bold claim, Nas and DJ Premier are finally delivering a landmark collaboration with Light Years, promising to close Mass Appeal's Legend Has It series on a high note. Here's a fresh, reader-friendly take on what this project entails, why it matters, and what fans can expect. Nas and DJ Premier have unveiled a 15-track lineup for their forthcoming joint album, Light Years. The record features a solitary guest appearance from AZ on the track My Story, Your Story. And it includes a third installment to Nas's celebrated track NY State of Mind, continuing a legacy he first explored on his 1994 classic. The third part follows Nas's earlier extension on I Am in 1999, linking 3 generations of New York storytelling within a single arc. Dating back more than a decade, Nas and Premier have teased a collaborative project, and the wait is finally nearing its end. In a conversation with Rolling Stone, Nas confirmed that a couple of the long-planned ideas have finally found their place on Light Years. He said, "I'm going to say at least 2 of those ideas happened on this album. We didn't get a chance to do them when we were talking about them, but we finally got a chance to put those recordings together this year." Release timing and context. In the same Rolling Stone interview, Nas reflected on the broader significance of the Legend Has It series and its impact on hip-hop. He described it as 1995 all over again, and suggested that 2025 carries a similar urgent energy. While not moving backward, the vibe is forward-looking, a celebration of life and a reminder of the early era's influence. Nas emphasized that the project pays homage to pioneers from Slick Rick to De La Soul, and positions the series as a standard-bearer that continues to elevate the craft. Nas articulated a belief that the artists involved, from legends to younger acts, are derivatives of that foundational sound. He framed Light Years as both a tribute and a spark, a way to inspire fresh generations while honoring those who paved the way. The intention, he said, is to remind everyone of hip-hop's purity and potential, and to rally the community to push the genre higher together. About the collaborators and people behind the coverage, the piece also notes the author's background. Cole Blake, a New York-based staff writer for Hot New Hip Hop, began as an intern in 2018 while completing a journalism degree at St. John's University. Since then, he has covered major stories from high-profile trial developments to industry shakeups and contributed across topics beyond hip-hop, including politics, sports, and pop culture. His festival reporting has included covers at major events like Rolling Loud and Governor's Ball, underscoring his versatility as a music journalist. What this means for fans and the conversation, the 15-track format signals a compact, cohesive statement rather than a sprawling double album. If the 2 previously discussed ideas truly find a home on Light Years, listeners might expect moments of experimental production paired with Nas's storytelling prowess and Premier's signature cuts. The explicit inclusion of a 3rd chapter for NY State of Mind bridges eras and invites comparisons to earlier versions, inviting listeners to evaluate how Nas's voice and perspective have evolved while staying rooted in the original mood. The sole guest appearance from AZ could provide a deliberate contrast, offering a complementary voice without overcrowding the project's sonic space. Potential points of controversy and discussion questions. Some fans may debate whether revisiting the NY State of Mind concept enhances or dilutes the original's impact. Others might question whether a single collaborator is enough to balance Premier's production with Nas's evolving artistry after so many years. Do you think this project will live up to the hype built over more than a decade of anticipation? Is the Legend Has It concept still resonant in 2025, or should the series have evolved into something more experimental? Share your take in the comments. About the author, this overview draws on coverage from Hot New Hip Hop and a Rolling Stone interview, presented here in a reader-friendly synthesis. If you'd like, I can provide a side-by-side, track-by-track breakdown once the full official track list is released, or help compare light years to Nas and Premier's previous collaborations and era-defining projects.